Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Chill English channel, your calm space to learn English through real conversations. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jake. We're really happy you're here with us today. Sophia, let me ask you something simple to begin. How was your morning today?
My morning was actually very calm today. I didn't rush, I didn't check my phone immediately, and I just took a few quiet minutes for myself.
That already sounds like a very good morning.
Yeah, it felt simple, but really nice. What about you?
Mine was a bit messy at first. I woke up late and my first thought was, oh no, I'm behind.
That feeling like the day is already going wrong.
Exactly. But then I stopped for a second. I made coffee, sat down, and told myself, okay, let's start again.
Start again. I like that. It's like giving yourself a second chance, even in the same morning.
Yeah, and it changed the whole mood of my day.
That's actually perfect for today's topic.
Yes, today we're talking about starting the best morning,
Not a perfect morning.
but a real morning. A calm, simple, and healthy start.
Exactly. And maybe you, listening right now, your mornings feel rushed or stressful or a bit heavy.
Yeah, maybe your alarm rings and the first thing you feel is pressure.
Pressure to wake up fast, to check your phone, to start working immediately.
And before you know it, your mind is already full.
That's why we want to slow things down today and talk about small habits that can change your morning.
And just to remind you, this is a calm, easy English conversation.
If you don't understand everything, that's okay.
Just relax, listen, and take what you can.
Learning can be slow and still very powerful. So let's begin with a simple question.
Okay.
What is the first thing you do in the morning?
Honestly, I check my phone.
Same, or at least I used to.
Yeah, it's almost automatic.
Like your eyes open and your hand goes to your phone.
Messages, notifications, social media.
And suddenly your brain is full of information.
Even before you get out of bed.
And the problem is, your morning energy is very sensitive.
Sensitive. That's a good word.
It means it can change easily.
Like a quiet lake, one small thing can create waves.
Exactly, and your morning is like that lake.
So, if the first thing you do is check stressful messages,
Your mind becomes busy, maybe even anxious.
and that feeling can stay with you all day.
So here's a simple idea.
I'm listening.
Don't start your day with noise.
I like that.
Give yourself a few minutes just for you.
No phone, no messages, no outside pressure.
Just you and your breath and a quiet moment.
That sounds nice, but I think many people will say, I don't have time.
Yes, that's very common.
People think a good morning needs 1 hour or a long routine.
But it doesn't.
Even 1 minute can help.
Just 1 minute of calm can change your direction. Let me share something small I do.
Go ahead.
When I wake up, I don't move immediately. I stay in bed for a moment and I take a slow breath.
Just one breath?
Yes, just one. And I notice how I feel.
That's very simple.
It is, but it helps me arrive in my day instead of jumping into it.
I like that idea. Arriving in your day.
Yeah, not rushing, not reacting, just arriving.
I think many people wake up and immediately start reacting.
Reacting to alarms, messages, tasks.
And they never really feel present.
So the first step to a better morning is awareness.
Awareness meaning you notice what you're doing.
Yes, you notice your habits without judging yourself.
Not saying, this is bad, but just saying, oh, this is my pattern.
Exactly. And once you notice your pattern, you can change it slowly.
Not all at once.
Just one small change.
So if someone wants to improve their morning, where should they start?
Start with something very small,
Like what?
like not touching your phone for the first 5 minutes.
Only 5 minutes?
Yes, keep it easy.
That feels possible.
Or you can do something gentle.
Like stretching?
Yes, or opening the window, or drinking water slowly.
Simple actions, but with attention.
Exactly. The goal is not to do more, but to feel more present.
I think that's important because many people think a perfect morning is very busy.
Like waking up at 5 a.m., exercising, reading, journaling.
Doing 10 things before breakfast.
Yes, and then feeling bad when they can't do it.
That's the problem.
So let's be clear. The best morning is not about doing everything.
It's about doing a few things with care.
With calm and intention.
Intention, that's a good word.
It means you choose something on purpose,
Not automatically, not by habit.
but with awareness. For example, instead of checking your phone automatically,
You choose to sit for 1 minute.
or instead of rushing out of bed,
You stretch your body slowly. I think another important part of the morning is your thoughts.
yes, your first thoughts of the day.
They can shape your mood.
Exactly. If your first thought is, I'm tired, I don't want this day.
Your energy goes down.
But if your thought is, okay, let's start gently.
It feels different.
You don't need very positive or big thoughts.
Not like, this will be the best day ever.
Yeah, that can feel fake sometimes.
Exactly.
Just something simple and kind.
Like, I'll take it one step at a time.
That's enough.
More than enough.
And when you start your morning like this, something changes slowly.
You feel more in control.
Yes, not in a stressful way, but in a calm way.
Like you are guiding your day instead of being pushed by it.
And that feeling is very important.
Because it builds confidence.
Quiet confidence.
So, to summarize this first idea,
Start your morning gently.
don't rush, don't fill it with noise immediately.
Give yourself a small moment just for you.
And from that small moment, your whole day can begin differently.
Yeah, and once you start noticing how your mornings feel.
You also start noticing something else, your energy throughout the day.
Yes, because your morning doesn't stay only in the morning.
That's true, it follows you.
Exactly. The way you start your day often shapes how the rest of your day feels.
So if your morning is rushed and stressful, your whole day can feel heavier.
And if your morning is calm and simple, you carry that calm with you.
I really like that idea, carrying your morning with you.
Me too. It's like your morning sets the tone for everything.
Tone means the general feeling, like in music.
Yes, like the first sound in a song. It can be soft or loud, calm or intense.
And that first sound changes how you experience the rest of the music.
Exactly. Your morning works the same way.
So let's talk about something practical. Morning habits.
Good idea. Habits are things you do regularly, often without thinking.
And small habits can create big changes over time.
Yes, especially in the morning because your mind is fresh.
So what are some simple habits people can try?
Let's keep it very easy, nothing complicated.
Good, I like simple.
First, drink water.
That's very basic.
Yes, but very important. After sleeping, your body needs water.
And instead of coffee immediately, water helps your body wake up naturally.
Exactly. You can still drink coffee later, but water comes first.
What's another simple habit?
Light movement.
Like exercise?
Not necessarily. It can be very gentle.
Like stretching?
Yes, stretching your arms, your back, your neck.
Just waking up your body slowly.
Exactly. You don't need a full workout, just a few movements.
I think many people believe they need a perfect routine.
Yes, like a long list of things to do every morning.
Wake up early, exercise, read, write, plan the day.
And if they miss one thing, they feel like they failed.
That creates pressure.
And pressure is not what we want in the morning.
So instead of a perfect routine, we want a flexible routine.
Yes, something you can actually follow.
Something that feels natural.
Exactly. Your morning should support you, not stress you.
Another habit I find helpful is not rushing breakfast.
That's a good one.
Even if it's something small, I try to eat slowly.
Eating slowly helps your body and your mind.
And it creates a moment of calm before the day becomes busy.
I also like to keep my mornings quiet.
Quiet as in no loud noise?
Yes, no loud videos, no fast music, no stressful news.
That makes sense.
Because your brain is still waking up.
So if you give it too much information, it gets overwhelmed.
Exactly. Overwhelmed means your brain feels full and stressed.
Like too many tabs open in a browser.
Yes, that's a perfect example.
I think another important thing is your environment.
Yes, your space around you.
If your room is very messy, your mind can feel messy too.
That's true. Even a small action like making your bed can help.
It's a simple task, but it gives you a sense of order.
And a small feeling of success.
That's interesting. One small action can change your mindset.
Yes, because your brain likes completion.
Completion means finishing something.
Exactly. When you complete a small task, your brain feels good.
So we have water, movement, quiet time, and a simple task.
Yes, and all of them are small and easy.
That's the key. Small and consistent.
Let's also talk about planning your day.
That can be helpful, but also stressful if you do too much.
Exactly. So keep it simple.
Maybe just one or two important things.
Yes. Ask yourself, what is one thing I want to do today?
Just one thing?
Yes. If you do more, that's great. But one is enough.
That removes a lot of pressure.
And it helps you focus.
Because too many goals can feel confusing.
Exactly. Your mind works better with clarity.
I also think it's important to avoid comparison in the morning,
That's a big one.
especially on social media.
Yes, when you see other people's lives first thing in the morning,
It can make you feel behind,
or not good enough.
and that feeling is not a good way to start the day.
No, it takes your energy.
So maybe another habit is to delay social media.
Yes, even 10 or 15 minutes can help.
It gives you time to connect with yourself first.
Exactly. You before the world.
I like that phrase.
Me too. It's simple but powerful.
So let's look at the bigger picture.
Okay.
A good morning is not about doing many things
It's about doing a few things with awareness.
and choosing how you start.
Yes, choosing instead of reacting.
And when you do that, something changes inside you.
You feel more grounded.
Grounded means stable and calm.
Yes, like you are connected to yourself.
And from that place, your day becomes easier to handle
Even if things go wrong later.
because your foundation is strong,
And that's the real goal, not a perfect morning.
but a supportive morning.
A morning that helps you feel ready, calm, and present.
And once you start building these small habits,
You begin to notice something deeper. How your mindset changes slowly during the day.
yes, because your morning is not just about actions, it's also about your mindset.
Mindset means the way you think and feel.
And that mindset follows you into your work, your conversations, and your decisions.
So if you start your morning with stress,
You react to problems more quickly.
but if you start your morning with calm,
You respond more gently.
that's a big difference, reacting versus responding.
Reacting is fast and emotional,
Responding is slower and more thoughtful.
and your morning can decide which one you use more during the day.
I think this is where many people feel the change.
Yes, not in big actions, but in small reactions,
Like how you answer a message,
or how you handle a mistake.
or even how you talk to yourself.
That's very true. Your self-talk continues during the day.
Self-talk means the voice in your mind.
And if your morning starts with pressure,
That voice becomes more negative.
but if your morning is kind,
Your inner voice becomes softer.
so we can say something simple.
Go ahead.
A calm morning creates a calmer mind.
I like that. Very simple, very clear. Let's also talk about something realistic.
Okay,
Not every morning will be perfect.
definitely not.
Some mornings will be messy, rushed, or stressful.
That's part of life.
So what do we do on those days?
We adjust.
Yes, we stay flexible.
Maybe you don't have time for everything.
But you can still do one small thing.
One breath, one glass of water, one kind thought.
Even on busy days, you can create a small moment of calm.
And that moment still matters.
Because consistency is more important than perfection.
Consistency means doing something regularly.
Even if it's small.
I think that's a very important message.
Yes, because many people give up when they can't do everything.
But you don't need everything.
You just need something.
So, let's bring everything together.
Okay.
A good morning can be simple.
Wake up gently.
Take a moment for yourself.
Avoid noise at the beginning.
Drink water.
Move your body a little.
Keep your environment calm.
Choose one small goal for the day.
And most importantly,
Be kind to yourself.
that's the foundation.
Yes, because how you treat yourself in the morning.
Sets the tone for how you treat yourself all day.
And if you forget everything we said today,
Just remember one idea.
start your day gently.
Not perfectly, just gently.
And now let's slow down for a moment.
Yes, let's review some key words from today.
First word, habit.
Habit is something you do regularly.
For example, drinking water every morning is a healthy habit. First word, routine.
A routine is a series of actions you do in a certain order.
For example, your morning routine can include waking up, stretching, and eating breakfast. Next, overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed means you feel like there is too much happening.
For example, I feel overwhelmed when I have too many tasks. Next, focus.
Focus means to give your attention to one thing.
For example, I focus better when my environment is quiet. Next, energy.
Energy is how strong or active you feel.
For example, a good morning gives me more energy. And one more, calm.
Calm means peaceful and relaxed.
For example, I feel calm when I start my day slowly.
You can repeat these words and try to use them in your own sentences.
Yes, that's how you make them part of your English.
Before we finish, let's leave you with a simple question.
What is one small thing you can change in your morning?
Something easy, something real.
It can be very small.
You can write your answer in the comments.
We love reading your ideas.
And if this episode helped you,
Don't forget to like the video
subscribe to the channel.
and share it with someone learning English.
We're really happy you spent this time with us.
Yes, it means a lot.
This is Jake,
And this is Sophia.
and you've been listening to the Chill English channel.
Take care of yourself.
Start your mornings gently.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye-bye, everyone.